welcome to season 2 of As We Go Along vodcast, video podcast. Tonight's guest tonight on Fancy Night is none other than John K. Pork. I'm at June Q. Park, excuse me. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. Which camera should I look at?
We're on that camera.
That camera.
No,
That camera.
We went back. They tricked us.
That camera. Yeah.
That camera.
That camera.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for being here. Kiarostami reportedly told you to make a feature. Got any ideas?
Shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. Yeah.
You come up with them at night?
During shower, usually.
When do you shower?
But, every morning. Or sometimes night as well.
2 showers one day?
Sometimes.
Sometimes more?
Sometimes more.
Do your ideas come quickly to you? Or do you like sit in the shower for like 45 minutes waiting?
Yeah, I don't know. I never thought about that, but no, not anymore. I used to be much quicker, but now it's rather a one big flash of idea and then just lingers, or rather, many ideas like flashing up, and most of them are just dissipated, and then some of them remains. Those remained ones are the ones that I want to drag along and then make an extension, I guess.
Please.
Thank you. Classy. My brain sometimes. Go ahead.
No, please.
Oh, wait. There's actual smoke in there.
My brain often feels like the reduce, reuse, recycle, like triangles, where like an idea kind of like circles to the top, and then like I inevitably fail, and then I'm like, oh shit. But if it like sticks around in my brain while other like ideas are coming up to the top and like joining the cycle, then and it comes back around, then I have some time that I've already like spent on other ideas.
Is like the hydrological cycle.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Yeah, for all of them out there who don't know what that is.
Well, as far as I know, it's transpiration, precipitation, condensation.
Okay.
There you go.
Q R S T U.
Thank you for the live audience tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thanks.
Another hate mail. Thank you. That's hurtful. Yeah.
I think we look good.
I do too.
I don't think Q's really included in that, but.
That's kind of what we think about that. So what are your thoughts on dog racing?
Dog racing? British?
Yeah, it could be.
German Shepherd.
Just remind me of a band Blur. That is just my memory of that band.
Is dog racing?
I think so. It's a dog racing band. I don't know why, but it's probably one of their.
When you say dog racing band and I have no context of who this band
me
is,
neither.
my mind, is going to.
Yeah.
That seems
Just do some
hilarious.
research, maybe.
Yeah, we'll play a clip. We're back.
That's
That
my
was-
favorite. Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Man, tearjerker.
Cool.
Q, how many quotes can you remember from Nacho Libre?
Encarnacion.
Yeah. Q, is Mark Zuckerberg on the front lines of free speakers, or has he created and backed a platform that invites fake news?
I know he's got a pretty Asian wife. that I
Pretty
know.
Asian as in she's beautiful, or pretty Asian as in like,
Quite Asian.
like 80%?
I don't know. Who knows? But
Ancestry probably does.
yeah.
Yeah. DNA.
She
that
looked
way.
pretty
Yeah.
Mongolian, so I'd say
She looks pretty, what?
Mongolian.
Oh. Ever been to BD Wong Mongolian Grill?
Is that in St. Louis?
No, I don't. I think they actually all closed down for health reasons. But
P.F.
Oh,
Chang's?
okay. Do I have what?
Have you ever gone to P.F. Chang's?
P.F. Chang's? Yeah. Once.
Peter Fleming's
Yeah.
Chang's.
Oh, is that what it stands for?
Yeah, the owner is Peter Fleming, white guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah. Not my favorite Chinese food, but yeah.
What are your thoughts on major water companies controlling and purifying water and keeping them from locals? Q, do you want to shout out your own channel?
Oh, I don't. What channel? I don't have any channel.
What's
Where
your
can I
home
s-
address?
What is my address? What my
Home
what
address.
Oh, I don't want to disclose that here. My home address is actually 135-1001 성호 샤이니즈 apartment, 보정동, 용인시, 경기도, Korea.
It's a
That's
beautiful,
my home
beautiful part of town,
home
actually.
address.
I've
Write that
frequent-
down for
pretty
us.
Yeah. We get a PA to get a suit for Q. What are your dimensions? What size do you need?
Small.
Small.
U.S.
45, 32,
Medium.
16. I don't know why we break our backs to catch this. I know what it's going to say. Nice. God, another.
It's very similar to.
Yeah, not so original.
Yeah, it's okay. Kind of hurts.
Oh, look at that. That's very cinematic.
Put it in reverse and
Did you
it
catch
looked
it?
like.
I caught it from my angle. What did you see from your angle?
Oh, the reverse of your angle.
Oh. How are we doing?
Yeah. Pretty good. This is a better show than I expected, and a lot more crowd.
Well, it's
So
certainly
I'm-
classy, if anything.
Yeah. And have you guys seen that short film?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Glad you liked it.
But for the audience, maybe you could tell.
Oh, so there's this short film called the killer. It's a really long freaking title. There's no way I can remember that title, but it's basically about a ghost or a spirit who is chasing a guy with a spoon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he hits him with the spoon repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
And
Forever.
And again and again.
Until
and
he
again.
dies.
Well, it's implied that he dies. A spoon breaks.
Yeah, he never
The spoon
dies.
that he's been hitting him for
Right.
like 10 years breaks.
Right.
And then he opens his vest.
Right,
And there's like
right.
100 more spoons.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
Such a great short film.
That is
you know.
a very great film.
And that always proves my point that short film needs its twist, plot twist.
You think so?
No, but yeah.
If
So
you
would you-
could
oh.
live, thank you. If you could live in any time period for the same amount of time that you would regularly, what time would that be?
I understand the
Seemingly-
question because it was what was the question again? Can you repeat that?
No.
What was the question?
If you could live in
In
any
any
time
time
period,
what time period would that be?
Wait, what?
If you could live in any time period?
What time period would it be?
Chris, do you remember the question?
I think there was a civilization part in there too.
Great computer game.
Yeah. Civ
4.
Civ 4, yeah.
Civ 5.
Bones. Q, do you know any Fortnite dances?
Unfortunately not. I wish I
Yeah,
knew.
we neither.
I feel like I read this before. The last season. Oh no, I wasn't in the last season.
Not to the internet world you weren't.
Oh, hold on. That.
I'm pretty
Right
sure
there.
every camera is obscured by some object, so no camera can see what is happening.
That camera. Can that camera see? How about that one? How about that
Okay, let me give you this.
one?
Welcome to our ASMR.
Shut up.
You ruined it. You just ruined it.
We can ADR that. It's fine. What do you think?
Total Drama Island.
What are your thoughts on that? Chris Hansen, Dateline NBC. What do you think of him? John Quinones, Chris Hansen. Who wins?
I had a student named Peter Quinones, and he was really bad. He was in Syracuse. Sorry, Peter. He's not going to watch it, but...
Well, you don't know that. I mean,
But he
come on.
became a grip.
Oh.
He's working in the industry. This always surprises me that
How do you
those
define
unexpected
a bad,
results.
How do you define a good or bad student?
It's just wasn't engaged.
Was
Wasn't-
he
wasn't-
He
bad,
was
like,
single.
He wore leather jackets and went down the road doing this.
No, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
was
want to be that
thinking-
guy's friend if I.
I would
Nice
say that guy's pretty bad to the bone at the very minimum.
Agreed.
He's good.
Q, Miles and I, and Chris, are hanging from a cliff. And we're all like, "Ee," our fingers are like,
Yeah.
how are we holding on to this
Sorry,
How
I'm
we got
gonna.
into that situation in the first place, kind of confusing. Long story, but
You only got time to save one of us.
Wow.
I don't have a kid, but I would say that I would to get saved.
What was your name again?
I'm Chris.
Oh, okay, Chris.
Q. All seriousness. When you get older, do you become less self-conscious?
I don't know. I'm not old yet, so I don't
Right.
know.
But like,
But wouldn't that be opposite? I mean, I guess not. I think it should be the other way around, or rather, it's a cycle. So, and everybody has different cycle and rhythm. So that self-awareness or self-consciousness can happen at a different moment in their lives, and then it will rather either turn into self-pityness and then confidence, and then however it develops, but then it will come back to that self-awareness, and then it goes back to the other way around. And
so
then
what's your cycle?
that's a good question. I think I am currently in selflessness, which
so
is the
who
worst.
is June Q Park?
See, I'm not at the right moment to answer that question.
So what's your
What-
love language?
Mm.
Love language.
Yep.
That's a really broad question.
There are only 5 categories within your love language.
What are those 5?
Words of affirmation, physical touch, gifts, acts of service, and something else.
Something else.
Attention.
Oh, quality time.
Quality time. Yeah, I knew that it was something else. Quality time.
You don't crave physical touch.
I passed that point.
Mm.
But then I might go back to that point. Sorry, that's me.
Can everyone just talk individually for like 30 seconds?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
How come my phone is ringing when I
Popular
only have
guy.
1% of battery?
Autumn,
That's weird.
no one knows.
You should be talking.
Yes, everyone should be talking.
Oh. I thought we were supposed to go individually.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do mean that, but
Oh, I'll go now. I'm talking so that they can get levels.
Are
And-
we actually talking?
Is this
Or
I
Is
think
this
they're
part of a
actually
show?
trying to solve a problem.
is this for real?
Billy Mays here. Billy Mays here. Billy Mays here. Billy.
Have you ever played Settlers of Catan?
Alfie.
Alfie
Dinkelson.
Dinkelson,
Dinkelson.
one of St. Louis's best-rated Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series here.
We could plug him.
We could.
We have that power.
Alfie D, everybody. Yeah.
That was crazy.
If you have seen something like that, I would be shocked.
You'd have to watch the same video as we did.
Yep, just then. So as we kind of are coming towards our closing here,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any passing remarks that you would really like to leave with us specifically?
And with all of that.
Just keep doing what you're doing, because it will take time. Probably longer than you would want it to take.
Mm-hmm.
So, consistency
That's cinematic.
is the key.
plays out there, but give us a little twinkle those ivories, Chris.
Isn't it tickle 'em?